Hello to all and welcome to Josie K Tarot's live video podcast. I'm Josie K, and this is a podcast where people come in, talk about the energy that's surrounding us here in the month of August of 2021 and to help lift each other up. It is also during this live video podcast where I will offer one question readings. They are monthly readings worth normally $55, but I am offering these one question readings during these live video podcasts for a minimum of a $10 donation. So all you have to do is click on the little $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern, and I will stop with this collective spread and do your reading for you. So thank you so much for attending today. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the energies that are going to be surrounding the collective during the month of August of 2021. So now is a time, and the signs I've been seeing are the collective have stepped into or are looking at this doorway of creativity, or are still reflecting back on a false person, place, circumstance situation. Now, in order to go into a passionate new direction, a new journey, a new path, there needs to be the releasing of what isn't healthy for us. Again, a person, place, circumstance situation. Because it's kind of holding some people from finding the path of following their bliss. Okay, it is now time for the collective to finally step into a new path of fulfillment. And this is a fulfillment we cannot find through a connection outside of ourselves. It is something we need to create from within us, right? Our inner child, something that we've always wanted to learn about or do. Creating music, working with animals, helping children. These are the type of things Spirit is calling the collective to do, to discover that purpose, right? Your soul's purpose within you, that you were sent to this earth to be remembered for. All right. So ironically, when I was just shuffling the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck, the card that I received on the bottom of the deck is a card I've been seeing a lot for the collective, for the personal readings I've been doing. So the card of transformation says a significant life experience that requires for changes to be made, right? So there could be many of the collective at this time in the beginning of August of 2021 who are feeling a little bit stuck or stagnant, who are focusing only on someone or something negative because they're not looking forward into the direction of how am I going to create my own bliss, my own peace, joy, and happiness at this time, a new journey. The card also says powerful and often unexpected revelations are going to happen at this time. So break free from procrastination. Now, I had a lot of comments and emails. Thank you so much regarding the previous financial readings I've been doing, and people who are starting to say, you know what, I published this, or I created this book, or I created this artwork, but I was afraid to go publish it. I was afraid to go market it. I was afraid to give it out into the world. But I truly believe that Spirit talks to us through other people, right? Positive or negative feedback is Spirit's way of helping us to refine this exciting journey. What comes naturally to us. Teaching, learning, maybe going and learning something you've always wanted to learn about so that you can obtain that wisdom and put it into action. Enjoy what you do day to day, because those are the things that Spirit's going to help the collective to manifest, something that will grow and prosper, but most importantly, something that is going to fulfill the collective on an emotionally fulfilling basis. Okay, so relationships, I think people have been kind of stuck looking at each other like, where are things going to go? What's going to happen next? I truly believe it's because I've been studying the 8 phases of the moon. And right now, from what is today, the 5th through the 7th, we have the waning crescent, phase 8 part of the moon. So this is just the energy of dusting yourself off, of getting back on that horse again, of surrendering what feels like is out of control in connection to a person, place, circumstance, situation. It is time to clear one's mind and to create new ideas for oneself. So it's almost like a brand new path. It's like stepping into a new journey, a new direction, doing what it is that fulfills you, realizing that you can move forward renewed, right? You can take all that you have learned that you didn't have before. For some, I've been feeling like this has been a time of cleaning. And when you are cleaning, if you haven't recognized yet, you may come across something that ties you to the past. That is a sign that the past needs to fall away, right? That it went full circle. So go ahead and rip it up, burn it, throw it away, and be ready, okay? As you come up with new ideas, goals, and intentions that fulfill you. Yeah, this transformation card is also, it says, about the releasing of old belief systems, right? I believed that I deserved to have these type of people in my life when truly it wasn't fulfilling or is not fulfilling for me. And welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the collective's circle spread representing the rest of the month of August of 2021. Now, I started out with the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti, and I got this card as well that I've been receiving for the collective a lot. The cage energy is feeling trapped or stuck, but Spirit's saying we are trying to give you the key to success, and the door is wide open. So to clarify that card, I crossed it with another Lenormand card, which is the cloud energy. So the collective here, Spirit's saying, is feeling clouded, but we're trying to shine some form of understanding and acknowledgement so you can see clearly that you are not stuck or trapped in any way. So for the collective, it's a good time to write down what is it that is confusing me? What is it that's making me feel stuck or trapped, if only in my thoughts? And then cross those things off and say, I am going to move forward with grace and with gratitude. King or queen of my journey, and I'm going to, for some, I'm going to let the past go. Now, we talked about yesterday during the live Zoom cast that as soon as people have said to Spirit, please take this person, this situation that's unhealthy out of my path, I have accepted it as ending. Boom, a new partner comes in. So, people who are together are going to eventually, if you follow Spirit's advice, find different ideas that you both enjoy doing, and then that's when we start to kind of support each other, right, through our ideas. Singles, as soon as you free someone who really is walking in their shadow energies of falseness for whatever reason, maybe a situation involves energies of falseness. Spirit saying it's time to put your passionate energy into a reason to celebrate with family and friends, right? I saw a commercial this morning where they were building boots and they were sewing and they were showing how they had created boots back in the beginning of time. So some are raised to automatically, know how to work with leather and sewing machines. Therefore, now would be a time to create your first vests, your first cowboy boots, and then eventually grow and prosper long into the future. Because this could be the beginning of family tradition businesses that we've created because we are very passionate about that. And thank you so much for the thumbs up. All right, Claire, hi, and thank you for coming. Next, we have the card to me that made a lot of sense, which is the service card. Okay, a business is to be of service to others, right? Helping others, caring, providing, supporting, guiding others. That's what service is all about. So Spirit's really nudging the collective to move forward with grace and gratitude, to free your mind and the clouded energy by letting the past go. Anyone who or anything that has energies of falseness. Be of service now, and we will offer you this gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Cups. So right off the bat, we got the Ace of Cups in the Gilded Tarot deck. I do have to say as well, I saw another message here that kind of went along with that, but I'm going to continue. So I looked up the Ace of Water or Cups energies in the Osha Zen Tarot deck. I love this deck. It's laid out perfectly. And my notes for the Ace of Cups says, no ego, right? I want to conquer that person because it's a challenge. That's a part of an ego. Spirit saying it's now time to go with the flow. Trust that life will support you. at this time, everything is going to start to unfold if you put that time and effort in, right? Day to day for an hour or two, sitting down, learning how to sew, creating an opportunity to go and help someone in some way, seeing where you can be of use because of your unique individuality, right? Your natural skills, things that come easy to you that other people cannot do. For those of you who are following Spirit's advice and are focusing on finance and career, most importantly at this time, you're going to recognize the signs that everything is working out as it should. Oh, yeah, they're telling me to go back to the conversation about when you find old messages as you are cleaning spaces out. Again, the throwing away for those are letting go of the previous chapters. If you recognize that you find something that someone wrote or you wrote that reminds you of a difficult time in your life, that is a sign actually to take that difficulty that you conquered and to share that with others who are currently going through what you conquered, right? So there's a lot here about helping others spiritually and emotionally. I do feel like anything in those sectors are going to create something that is very beneficial, right? Financially supportive and emotionally and spiritually fulfilling. And thank you for the thumbs up. Now, when I looked at the thoughts position of the circle spread, the first card that came up was water. Now, I don't know if some of you are thinking about someone who has Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in their chart. I really felt this as the money card because fish in this deck can sometimes represent money. So I clarified that with the Gilded Tarot deck, and we got the Ace of Pentacles. So money and a win, an inheritance, an idea, a new journey, and also a gift from the universe that is going to grow and prosper financially. So that's in the thoughts position. Spirit said we're going to help you as you let go of the past of who and or what doesn't serve you to create a service of sorts that puts you in that king or queen throne. I know what I've always wanted to learn about or do. And I know that as I take an hour or two each day to work on something that truly fulfills me, I'm going to in turn receive energies of joy. So there's definitely a message here in the next couple hours, couple days, couple weeks to free yourself from the distant thunder, right? What happened in the past? It's time to clear the air. It's time for the sun to shine through, right? It's time to walk in grace and gratitude and to step into the direction of an emotionally and financially fulfilling direction. So, yeah. Spirit is saying again to those who are thinking about sharing, marketing their products, communicating about their gifts, their talents, or skills. The people that wrote me were afraid to do so. But this is about pushing beyond those fears. It's about connecting out with other human beings, which really, truly is spirit, and receiving positive and or negative feedback. I feel like a message regarding money is going to free many of the collective from the past. So there is a process of healing through action here. Okay. Let's see. We've got Robin. Hello, and thank you for making it. Good morning. And Robin says hello to the collective. Firefly says hi, Josie and all. Thank you guys for coming. All right. So in the relationship sector of the circle spread, the first message I came up with was this. Okay, so male or female, this is a passionate feminine waiting passionately on a person, place, circumstance, situation. In the next 2.5 weeks, we have some of the collective still waiting on the energies of falseness, maybe even waiting to discover if someone is being false. Okay, yeah. When I look at these three with the Gilded Tarot deck, we've got the Four of Wands energies. Spirit saying, put that passionate energy into your foundation, reason to celebrate with family and friends, your ideas, and just kind of give someone some time here. If someone you feel cannot be trusted in some way, Spirit saying, put this passionate energy into the manifestation of communicating with others about a new idea, project, hobby, gift, talent, or skill. I confirm that message with this. What is this deck? This is the Daily Guidance from Your Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And Spirit said, go for it. For some of you, it'll be in the next 2.5 weeks where you're going to receive a call, right? You're going to be thinking about a message here. in your thoughts position. And in the relationship sector, Spirit is saying the time is now. It is time to answer that call, to open up that doorway and step through, like we talked about earlier. Okay, so when we get into the creative aspects position of the circle spread, the first card I pulled was this. Now, this has been a common card for the personal readings as well. When the wishing well shows up, this is Spirit's way of saying we need to hear exactly what you are praying for, what you are putting time and effort into, so that we can help you to make it come manifest. Again, it could be by the third week from now, where we have many of the collective with the Nine of Wands energies who have put a lot of passionate energy into a particular person or situation. But you're kind of at your end's wit. Okay, we've got the Emperor, sometimes representing someone who has Aries in their chart. But this is, I think, Spirit saying use the energies of the Emperor to set goals and meet goals and manifest your empire. So if some of you are confused day to day, not sure of which way to go about a particular passionate connection, I think Spirit's saying, let them go. These cards are right below, let the past go. And then in the thoughts position, day to day, Spirit is saying, think of the cleansing waters, how you can purify your life force by creating vibrant activity for yourself. Yeah, see, we have confusion also in the day-to-day aspects position. Which way do I go? Am I making a mistake regarding a lover? So Spirit is stepping in the day-to-day aspects position